our OxygenPlus.com friends from the Sundance Film Festival. Are you there?
Hi, Todd. We are.
Ah, now that is how I like things to work. Nice and smooth. Where are you right now?
Well, we are elevating from the slopes of Park City, Utah at Sundance Film Festival.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of it.
How exciting is it? Like, it's funny because my brother's involved in this film world, and he's been to the Sundance Film Festival before. He's even sat with Robert Redford and stuff, talked about how amazing of experiences. He didn't go this year, and he said how much he missed it because the vibe there is something like you'll rarely experience, because apparently there's not a lot of pretension. There's a lot of great schmoozing, and on top of it, it's just a lovely environment.
It is, absolutely. We are celeb sighting, and they're, of course, all about trying to catching their breath here so they can get to the premieres. And with us, we have Christi Klein, who is the one that everyone wants to meet here in Sundance because she's connected to the likes of Katy Perry and others who are really making a mark here. In fact, she has about just a couple minutes to share what she's up to here at Sundance Film Festival because she has to get to a premiere of the sleepover. Is that
overnight?
The overnight. So, Todd, I want to introduce you to Christi Klein. And Christi, why don't you say hi?
What's up, Todd? How are you?
Yo, what's up, girl? How you doing? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm awesome. It's great to talk to you.
Really cool to talk to you. So, Christi Klein, what is it that you do? What is your role in life?
Well, sir, I am an attorney and a talent manager from Hollywood, California.
Woo!
Wow,
Yes,
what's your
sir.
firm?
I have my own firm. It's called XO Artists, and I'm representing a up-and-coming musical artist named Sean Vanderwilt right now, and amongst others. But Sean's the big ticket. He's going to be performing with Katy Perry at the Super Bowl in about a week. So
Are you
I'm
kidding
excited
me?
to be working with him. Yeah, how amazing is that?
So exciting. So you're a lawyer. When did you recently get into this business? Did you leave like from a law firm and go into the talent agency, or is that always your goal?
You know, it kind of just happened. I got a job promotion, worked for a big corporation, ended up in Hollywood, and it's all around you. So I ended up, every time somebody finds out you're a lawyer, they're always asking you, hey, look at this contract or that contract. And it was a hobby that kind of turned into a second career. It's pretty awesome. It's fun. Interesting.
And where are you from originally?
Oh my gosh. Born and raised in Goshen, Indiana, moved out to Arizona after I graduated law school, and then ended up in Hollywood about 3 years ago.
Wow. And sorry if you don't mind me asking, and I know you're a very lovely lady, but how old are you?
He always asks this question.
I'm not a day over 29, Todd.
That means you're probably about 34, but still looking
She's
pretty
25.
good. Are you,
Todd,
She's
in
25.
Hollywood, listen, in Hollywood, we're all 18 to 35, so
that's
it's
just
fine.
I always find that, I have to tell you, I always find that a bit unfortunate because I love the way women age.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely getting better with age. It's all good. I'm not
Exactly. I think a lot of people get better with age until you hit about 55, and then you just get completely worse at that point. It's all, hey, Brody, it's all downhill
You
from
hit
there.
the wall, just tap out at that point.
Yeah.
Todd, how old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
Get it. All right.
At 41, and I still wear ball caps, which is a bit embarrassing, but I still have a ton of my hair. Although it is weird, I'm noticing it's receding, and that's the one thing I'm sort of it's making me a little bit down. But other than that, I'm doing well.
Well, that's all right. I mean, that's what hats are for.
Yeah, exactly, right? And no one will ever know if I lose it all. So, Christi Klein, so you're out there. So what's your deal in Utah and Park City for the Sundance Film Festival? Are you looking for the next big talent?
I mean, I'm always looking. I always want to kind of get in on the ground floor, kind of be that Scooter Braun that discovers that amazing artist, in the corner singing with the guitar. But I'm also just networking and enjoying myself. I mean, it's awesome to see everybody from LA here in their puffy coats, not worried necessarily about what they look like here, just having a good time and being entertained and, just taking in the beautiful Park City sights and sounds.
Who are some of the big celebs that are there at the Sundance Film Festival?
Oh, my gosh, big ones. I mean, everybody's here. I think Alexander Skarsgård's here.
Little John, it's his birthday, I think, tomorrow. He's having a party.
Yeah, I mean, anyone you can think of, they've got a movie here. I think Kristen Wiig, has another movie here. I love her. She's so fun. Oh, my gosh. I mean, who's not here? I heard Adrian Grenier's here, so I'm definitely looking to find him and his entourage.
Yeah, Vinny Chase, of course. Yeah. So, and then how many clients do you have? And are you looking for a radio host? Because I'd love to talk to you. I'm being very serious.
Yeah, sure. I try to keep my client base a bit small because I like to just devote all my attention to them, really, I mean, you gotta be kind of their publicist, their manager, their attorney, all that kind of stuff. But I'd love to talk to you, Todd. I like your energy. I think we could do something.
Well, I can tell you, what's really cool for me, not only doing this gig for 15 years, I really do have a passion for it, but when I went out to LA for a week, I absolutely loved it there. The SiriusXM, obviously this platform we're on, they have studios everywhere in New York, where I actually met Christine and Lauren from OxygenPlus.com, and then LA. And one thing about being in LA for me, which is probably what you're experiencing even a little bit more now in Park City, is I found that being around so many creative people brings out a different energy in you. And it's like, even in New York, I didn't experience it as much. And Toronto's a big city, but not everyone is out there really to make it in the industry of entertainment. In LA, they are. That's predominantly how it runs. And the people I love, and I also think it was neat because sorry, we're getting feedback here, so it's really confusing me. But I also think it was really awesome because, wow, that was really weird. Sorry, are you still there, ladies?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay, it was, sorry, I totally lost track because I was listening to myself talk, and now I feel absolutely very slow. But what I was going to say is when I was in LA, people don't necessarily know who you are, I think. So also maybe everybody's nice because you could be the reason for their next break. But I loved it there.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, what you said is so true. It's an inspirational place. It's all about the hustle. And I did not go there to get into this industry, but I couldn't avoid it. And I want to get into it. I mean, it's fun. And sky's the limit. I mean, you can do whatever you want there. It's amazing.
Excellent. And do you represent all different types of talents, Christi Klein, like from musicians to you have this Sean Vanderbilts to actors? Is that sort of the goal?
Yep. I've done a little bit of everything. I worked with a dancer who performed with Nicki Minaj at the VMAs and got bit by the anaconda while Nicki was singing the anaconda. So that was a big story a couple months ago. I've worked with a really big social media personality, which is a whole new, area of celebrity. So it's awesome. I mean, you can literally do whatever you want and make it a career and go with it and be proud of it.
Who's the social media personality you have?
His name was Alex James. We're not working together anymore, but we had a pretty good run there. Did a lot of interesting stuff. It was really cool to see just the fans. I mean, we'd go out to eat and everybody knew who this kid was, and he's just a kid from small town North Carolina, but
oh, this underground internet world is an amazing platform. I always tell people if you're passionate about the industry and some of the bigger conglomerates are turning you down or you can't find work, go and create your own channel. Be creative with it. Hustle, get it out there. Keep telling people. Have your buddies start sharing it on Facebook. Little things like that can really get your next break. Or if you're a woman with really big boobs, just twerk them.
Yeah, and just hashtag the shit out of it, right? I'm allowed to say that?
Yes.
You're 100%.
Hashtag.
You're definitely an agent I want to work with, Christi Klein. Let me ask you a question. Is it a bit of a dirty business, though? Like my whole utopian thoughts on LA, was that just the 1 week there? It's kind of like when the first week of high school, everyone loves each other, and by the end of it, you're beating everyone up in the yard?
I think it depends on your outlook. I mean, I think it can be dirty. If you want to be dirty, you can be dirty. That's not me. I'm a Midwestern girl at heart, so it's just not in me to be dirty. I can be cunning, I guess, and competitive and intelligent, but I don't think you have to be dirty. And that's kind of what the artists I represent. Like, we want to do it the right way. We're good people raised with good families and just talented people that we want to get out there and change that perception of Hollywood being kind of this dirty place. But I've had a great experience with it so far. I've loved the people I've met. Nobody's really from there, so everybody's got a good story, and everybody does really support each other and kind of say, hey, let's all move toward this together.
Do people come up to you often and go, is it like the Ari Gold world? You mentioned Entourage earlier. Is it because that's sort of the layman's version of understanding how an agency and agents work?
Yeah, I mean It is. It really is. It's a lot of wham bam, thank you ma'am, smooth talking, nice suit, pull up in the nice car. Like, that stuff definitely matters in LA. You gotta, image is everything. You gotta fake it till you make it a little bit, but you're also gotta make it, and you gotta have eye on the prize. So Entourage is a fairly accurate look at it, which is cool for everybody else to kind of see it, and it's doubly as cool to be actually living it.
Yeah, I love your candidness. And then you also mentioned no one's from really around the area, and that's the other thing. Have you worked, when I was out there, so I met a ton of great Canadians where we're from. Have you ever worked with a Canadian before?
No. To be honest with you, no.
Christi Klein. Yeah, Christi Klein, you got to go find yourself some Canadians, and I'll tell you why. Not to take anything
all
away
right,
from
tell me why.
not to take anything away from our American friends, but the Canadians, when you take, say, whatever your commission is, whether it's 15, 20, or 25%, they will actually say sorry.
Sorry.
They'll say sorry for you having to take it. Oh, I'm so sorry you have to take your money from me. We're that weirdly polite. We're you know, if someone on our someone or goes out for dinner and orders chicken fingers and they bring you a steak and they'll eat the steak and they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry that you brought the wrong meal to me.
Okay, all right, and I feel like also Canadian artists, maybe your dollar goes a little bit further, so my 15% might actually be more like, you know, 30% with your dollar, right? Or
Well, our dollar is terrible. Our dollar's actually our dollar's worth like I think what 4 cents now, Jay, for it will cost you $1.90 of Canadian to get $1 for American.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like $4 American for every quarter here.
So I'm losing money.
Yeah, you definitely. But I mean, you want to get them paid in America, and then of course come to Canada, and then they can go and spend it. It's actually not that bad, but it is pretty low right now. I think it's about 85 cents that it's worth or something.
Okay.
It's the lowest it's been for a while. But
You know what? I do know a Canadian, Michael Bublé.
do you know Bublé?
Oh,
Yeah, I met him one time. He's a lovely person, really talented actually as well. You know.
He
Good guy.
is smooth. He is so kind. I know a buddy of mine, this guy Steve Cody, is good friends with him. Said he's one of the coolest cats in the world. And his wife. Have you seen this guy's wife?
Yeah, she's gorgeous and beautiful child they have now too. Noah, I believe his name is.
Oh wow! So you know Bublé? Well,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's very
She's
cool.
the one to know, Todd.
Yes,
She's
sir.
the inside scoop at
Yes, sir.
Sundance 2015.
Well, listen, go have fun at Sundance. Christi Klein, do you have a Twitter or an agency or a website that people can come look you up and who knows?
Yeah. Follow me. My Instagram is CK is like XO. I know that's crazy.
Yeah, it's terrible, to be honest.
I know.
We gotta work on that. Okay.
You know, I'm the manager. I let really you got to follow Sean Vanderwilt. That you find him, you'll find me for sure. Go to SeanVanderwilt.com. Like Sean and I are kind of one and the same right now because we're getting this kid out there. So you'll find me if you find Sean, and you'll definitely find him. He just got done working with Cher on to the Super Bowl with Katy Perry, but also doing his own shows. Going to be his own artist. Just did the House of Blues a month ago. So.
Wow, that's so exciting. I knew one of the dancers on the Cher tour. So was he on the Cher tour?
Yeah, well, he was the choreographer for the dancers. So,
No
yeah.
way. There might
Who'd
be
you know?
I don't know. She did it only half the time, so I don't know how it ended there. But her name's another conversation for another
right,
time.
yes,
her name's
we'll take that
name's
offline
Emily.
time.
I'll just put it out there. Her name's Emily.
Okay. Yeah, no, they're amazing, and Cher's amazing. She's so inspirational. So.
Wow, what a small world! I love that. Well, listen, I love your candidness, and I really do hope to somehow manage to get, if you don't mind, give your information to the Auction Plus ladies, Christina and Lauren, and then I will reach out to you.
Yeah, that sounds good. And I just got to thank Oxygen Plus for having me today. I mean, Park City, it's an amazing day, Todd. You're really missing out. Oxygen Plus, amazing product. It's really helping us all adjust to the altitude. There is big difference between LA and Park City. So we've been going with that Oxygen Plus to stay energized and just make it through this week because there's so much to do here, so many exciting things to see. So everybody needs to get their Oxygen Plus, and they will be in it to win it, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
I use the
Scott, you know,
sorry, Lauren.
I just wanted to tell you, Adam Scott from Parks and Recreation, he did a New York Times article yesterday saying hit the party circuit, and his second suggestion was have a caffeine strategy. Well, he jokes about using cocaine too and caffeine. We think Adam Scott maybe needs to try the Oxygen Plus as well. So
I couldn't
we're
agree
gonna try
more.
to track him down and do that with him.
Hey, everybody, fun fact, actually, my artist Sean Vanderwilt was a guest on Parks and Rec last year as the Charred Bodies. They did this like really fun farmer's market episode, and he was like dancing around in like a little charred outfit.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so
Wow,
that's
very
kind of what he
exciting.
does to support the music.
Well,
It's
listen,
awesome.
ladies, we got to run here because we got a bunch of guests lined up
right.
on our end. But
Yes, of course.
thank you very much. And I can tell you the Auction Plus that I use is always just for my daily hangover. So thank you to the auctionplus.com. It's so neat to catch up with you, Christi Klein, and get to know you. We'll be in touch down the road. And let's get Sean on the program as well to talk about it. I'd love to talk to him before his Super Bowl appearance if we could arrange something for next week. So
I can do that.
I will reach out to you over the weekend. And thank you to everyone at auctionplus.com at the Sundance Film Festival. Talk to you soon.